Looking ahead, former President Trump's second impeachment trial set to begin in just 2 weeks.
And Joe Khalil is in Washington, D.C. with a preview of the process.
The managers on the part of the House will be received.
For the second time, a group of House Democrats made the walk through the hallowed halls of the Capitol to deliver an article of impeachment to the Senate seeking a conviction of President Trump.
Donald John Trump engaged in high crimes and misdemeanors by inciting violence against the government of the United States.
Democrat Jamie Raskin of Maryland leads the team of impeachment managers chosen to make the case against the former president.
He also willfully made statements that in context encouraged and foreseeably resulted in lawless action at the Capitol, such as, if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore.
Senate leaders from both parties agreed to delay the start of the trial until the week of February 8th. But that delay may affect the vote count. So far, 40 senators have publicly said they will vote to convict President Trump. 29 have openly said they will not. It'll take 67 votes to convict the former president. And some Republicans say the more time that passes, the harder it will be to vote for a conviction.
Used to be when you lost an election, that was sort of punishment enough from a political standpoint, but this feels very vindictive. It feels like they're just trying to kick the president on the way out.
Texas Senator John Cornyn questions whether impeaching a president already out of office is constitutional at all.
It really feels like they're kind of making it up as they're going along.
President Trump's second impeachment trial will be conducted differently. Supreme Court Chief Justice John Roberts will not preside. Constitutionally, he's only required to oversee impeachment trials of a sitting president. Republican Senator Roger Marshall of Kansas says, in his view, that makes the trial illegitimate.
If we can't get the Supreme Court justice there, the Chief Justice there, then it's not an impeachment trial as well.
Democrats argue it is constitutional and say they're forging ahead to hold the former president accountable.
Look, what I can say is that there's going to be a trial here, and what I'm hopeful is that we'll continue to see cooperation from our Senate colleagues.